Evening, ladies and gents. Microphone check, check, 1, 2. That was super cringe, wasn't it? Sorry. How are we all today? Who have we got? Who we got with us? Guessing no one. Literally zoom right into the stream, so we'll wait for you guys to filter in as you do. Know what we're doing today, man? We got more elephant on the go. Oh, I am tired today. So try starting a little bit earlier and then hopefully we can finish a little bit earlier today. That's the plan anyway. Firelock, mate, how's it going? What are we up to today, Firelock, man? I was looking at this alternative to Twitch called Kick today for a little bit. Somebody mentioned it on YouTube. Why don't you stream to that? And like apparently,
Blade!
You know, you get like a lot more money from like subs and stuff like that. And then let's go Colossus. Thanks for that. Did the Baneblade even play? That's a Des, man. Yeah, long time no see, mate. Haven't seen you in a while. You still on Twitch, Datsun? Or have you given up on Twitch now and just going full on YouTube? Still got all of those Marines that you gave us, Datsun, with like commissions and stuff. Like, I mean, there's so much cool stuff in there. Like, I just haven't had a chance to get around it. You know, it's gone straight into the pile of shame. How's it going, chillers, mate? Thanks for stopping in, my friend. It was good to have a chat with like-minded streamers earlier. I said, I reckon we should make a super Discord. I've said this to Mitch before, like, just have, you know, a sort of a central hub Discord. I mean, like me, you, Mitch and stuff, we're all kind of similar opinions and stuff. I think it would kind of make sense to, you know, start sharing viewers and all the rest of it. That's a man. If you want to watch on both, that's even better, mate. Just mute one of them. You know, because it adds to my YouTube watch hours. Shameless promotion there. Also, yeah, anyone else who's on YouTube and anyone else who's on Twitch and you want to give me a hand, then whack my YouTube stream on at the same time and just mute it so that you don't get me in stereo, unless you want me in stereo, of course. Double the gaff, double the salt, maybe. Let's see this trunk. Yeah, mate, look at that. Well, that's not a very good elephant noise, was it? But, you know, we can work with that. Right. Been looking at this and thinking, where are we heading next? What are we going to do? And I think what we're going to do is actually do some dry brushing. Dry brush the skin a bit, and then maybe dry brush some of this yellow, or a lighter brown, like to pull out some of that strawness. It's looking good already just with the contrast on the straw, but I think it could be a bit better. And then we're just going to continue on with a base coating. is what we're doing today. So yeah, if you're on YouTube, give me a shout, man. Just so I know you're there. Be interesting to see if the actual like YouTube stats are actually what's going on. My suspicion is that they're not. Why's my bot not working? When I say bot, I mean my spare phone. Because that's another viewer right there, look. Scrabbling around for 1 or 2 views. That's what we're all about here. That's what we're about, mate. Fudging the system. Alright, so I'm just gonna get my dry brush palette ready. I think that's ready now. So as you can see, this dry brush palette that I've made here, similar to my reusable palette that I created. You know, not only is it cost effective, but it's what all the cool streamers are looking for these days. I believe Squidmar is on at me about maybe doing a video on this. Ninjon as well has shown some interest, and you know,
my future girlfriend.
Thank Datsun.
By the horror.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, Ninjon and you know, a load of the big boys, man, minis, man, they've been really interested on, you know, how I created this, you know, unusable palette, and I've decided that I'm gonna speak to GW about it and maybe get it patented. Perhaps I need to speak to the actual original creators of it, Harry Bova. I think that'll be all right. I think we could just rename this the reusable palette, and yeah, and this is my newest invention as well. This is what I'm calling a dry brush palette, which, you know, you might have seen on other YouTube videos, like, you know, lots of bits of scenery in there that you put in, and I thought, you know, man, that's great, but I think I could do one better. And so yeah, I just got a bit of paper, and there we go. I'm going to pattern this. I'm going to get GW to sell these for perhaps 20-30 quid a sheet. You know, sounds about right, doesn't it? I think that's a fair price. Yes. You go get them, Garth. Oh, great! There we go. Look, straight in with the technical difficulties. This happened. So it's quite obvious that IV Cam, although is a much better picture than Droid Cam, it is nowhere near as reliable, or not as reliable on my system, unfortunately. As you can see here, I'm having issues, and I'm wondering whether this is an issue with the client on the phone, or if it's an issue with the actual client on the phone, app on the phone. Sub Lizard, mate, how's it going? What's up? Not much is up, mate, apart from the fact that my stream cam's clonked out, as you can see. So you know, that's what we're going to be painting today, by the looks of it. Please accept debugging on your phone. It is accepted, mate. So I don't need you telling me what needs to be done or what doesn't. Sorry, I'm speaking to the computer here. Yes, thanks for that, Colossus. Just rub it in, mate. Just rub it in, mate. Oh god, am I gonna have to restart the whole fucking thing now? I think I am, aren't I? Pro streamer here, chaps. This is pure quality stuff, isn't it? It's what you all...
Execute Order 66.
Yeah, man, that's right. You entertain my viewers, Colossus, with memes, and I'll try and fix the camera. How about that?
Surprise, motherfucker.
The surprise will be if this actually works, mate. God, it's so annoying, man. It's like, why can't things just work? You know what I mean? It's obvious it's connected. Debug mode is off. Oh man, see this happened. Yeah, this is happening like every stream at the moment, isn't it? Not cool, guys. Not cool at all. Come on, please. You absolute piece of crap. We're gonna have to turn my phone off and on. Or should we just go to Droid Cam? What do you reckon? I think we might just have to go back to Droid Cam, which is unfortunate because the picture is not quite as sharp. I've got a few extra programs running on in the background here. Let's get rid of those just in case as well.
Do it.
I paid 20 quid for this bloody program. And you know, I really thought like this is it now, man. The streams, you know, maybe I can change the port or something like that, which I can look at later, see if there's any, maybe there's some sort of issue there. But yeah, Sub Blizzard, Datsun, Chillers, mate, thanks for all bearing with me on this epic saga of technical difficulties. Woohoo, there it is, look. Let's see how long it lasts before it clunks out again. Kurt Wig, hello, hello. Yes, correct. Now look, let's just orientate this right. Orientate? Did I just make up a word? There it is. We're back. For about 30 seconds. Before it clonks out again, but... Let's pray, shall we? Let us pray, children. Let's see the elephant. Here's the elephant, look. I think it's looking alright. I'm going to have to put like a horrendous amount of paint on it now. See, look, this is what I tell people, man, all the time, is if you want to save money, like, don't ever buy, you know, hobby whites and blacks. Just get yourself something like this. And like, that is not going to run out in a long time, you know what I mean? Same with the white. I mean, you could do it with any paint, really. So what I'm doing here is I'm just mixing up a paint. It's a GW paint known as Castellan Bumhole, or something else equally ridiculous GW name. That's what I'm going to call this colour, Castellan Bumhole. Oh man, I mean, you know me, Datsun. I mean, I'd love to say, you know, I'm really excited and, you know, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, that would That would not be true. I think it's a shame. Oh, God, I've just ruined my T-shirt. Great. Just ruined my Hobgoblin T-shirt that I got from the pub for a £5. But there we go. So far today on the stream, we have ruined a T-shirt and had technical difficulties. I've also ruined my jeans as well. Don't touch my jeans, man. It's very rude. But yes, the new Epic. Yeah, I mean, looks fine, doesn't it? But I mean, like, I just feel sorry for Xeno players, right? There's no Xenos, it's Horus Heresy, isn't it? Does that look better or worse? I feel like that's making it... I feel like this might be an unnecessary step, actually. I just realised I've mixed up way too much paint, that's for sure. I mean, it's... You know, did GW not have enough marine products, you know what I mean? Like, couldn't they have got people excited about, like I said, like, you know, like some Xeno stuff, right? Marines sell, that's right, Mr. Runaway. That's weird, man. We've had Datsun Des on YouTube, who's normally on Twitch, and now we've got Mr. Runaway. Same deal. Are you still streaming, Mr. Runaway, or just not had enough time, or just on a completely different time to me? Eldar sell. Do Eldar sell? Do Eldar sell? I would have thought that after Marines, maybe Orcs sell more, are the top sellers. Imperial Guard. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will know the figures. Chaos, perhaps? New Eldar kits. I don't think new Eldar kits would draw people in, but if they had some sort of crazy meta, like they always do, oh, this isn't a new army, and oh, by the way, they're the most solid thing that you've seen in a long time, and they're going to wipe the floor with every other army, then that would make them sell, wouldn't it? Would GW ever do something like that? You think? You mean GW lied? Yes, mate. I mean GW lied. Is Eldar the new meta? Oh man, see look, I didn't even look at the chat, and like both of you, Mr. Runaway and Datsun, you both said it. Like, well, Eldar's the new meta. Oh, surprise, surprise! Is that why they're selling well? Why does this not shock me? Actually, fuck it, we can just use. Let's get this off the palette. I said there's a bit of a waste of paint, but no problem because we got absolute shed loads of it. Is that a man Ryder? How's it going, Ryder? Anyway, mate. I'll get you that invoice sent over sometime soon. I was going to say a stupid thing then. I was going to say, are there chaos in the new Epic? Of course there are. It's the Horus Heresy, isn't it? Are you going to be able to play like Primarchs and stuff in the new Epic? Do you remember the really old goofy Primarch models in Epic? I always thought the Magnus
Ready
model.
for glory.
Oh, nice one, Datsun, man. Thanks for the gift sub. Who got that anyway? Lorna, you lucky girl. You get to watch my stream without any annoying adverts now. If anyone else wants to help anyone else by removing adverts from the stream, you are a legend, man. Thank you very much, Datsun. We'll say a proper thank you, shall we? Try and say a proper thank you.
Thanks for the tip.
Wrong.
There you go. 2 for the price of 1, look. Oh, how is your Star Trek stream going, man? It never comes up in my, never comes up in, like, the suggested feed. Because I like Star Trek. And so do a lot of people on the channel, man. I'd be in, you know, I want to check some of it out. Mate, can you send me a link in Discord or something like that, Firelock, and just give me the link and I'll make sure I'm subbed. I'm pretty sure I already am. You know, but YouTube and Twitch and stuff, they do have a habit of unsubbing people, don't they? I find that extremely frustrating, you know. I feel like I fight for every sub and follow, you know, and then YouTube will oh no, such and such a person doesn't like this anymore, I'm gonna unsub them. It's not cool, man, is it? Do elephants like have any sort of spots or anything on their back to kind of make him look a little bit more realistic? I'm wondering. They must have like blemishes and stuff on them, surely, like any like living creature. Skin can be like mottled, yeah, I was guessing so. Maybe we'll have a look at that at the, you know, maybe after the stream I'll do a little bit of elephant research. That's enough dry brushing for the day. Moles? Elephants have moles? What colour is an elephant's dong? Because I do have an elephant dong to paint on this. Get your bloody brain out of the gutter, Garth. I'll save that for the pub when I'm with my mates. We'll find that endlessly amusing. Perhaps it's not something I should share on stream. The juvenile humour. What did you do yesterday, Garth? I spent 2 hours getting the veins right on an elephant's dong. There we go. I did some research as well. Anyone noticed I've had a shave today? My neck beard it's been removed. Yeah, that pesky algorithm, man. If you guys want to do me a favour, go and watch one of my, go watch some of my music videos, man. Like the Rogel Dawn song, or share the Rogel Dawn song in like a oh, what's it called? What are they called? Imperial Fist Group or something like that, and go, oh look, this guy's made a fucking drum and bass Rogel Dawn song. Probably get laughed at. What is this shit? No. Mate, I've just grown my hair and my beard, my gut maybe as well. I need the. I think what I'm missing is the GW look. I think perhaps people are intimidated by my handsomeness. Can't even say that with a straight face. Maybe the average GW fan is intimidated by the fact he wears deodorant.
I am the gatekeeper.
Exactly, mate. They're intimidated by the ultimate gatekeeper. If anyone wants their own private memeage, hit me up on Patreon. and we can get you memeing to your heart's content. Just like Mitch, just like Colossus, just like Ryder. And if you type in !mark Patreon, you'll see all of the Patreon commands that are at your disposal. I'm actually quite shocked that one of the blokes the guy that asked me for quote on some Plague Marines, which are already painted and ready to go, by the way, he actually got back to me. He's like, right, give me the exact amount of money. Now what's putting him off is, unfortunately, I've got to charge him like VAT for shipping to Canada because I've been stung before, and I'm not going to ship to Canada anymore without putting like a surcharge on it for when it gets stopped at customs, you know. I said to the broker, I was like, look mate, if they don't charge the VAT on it, mate, like, I'll just refund you that money. And you know, even if they do charge me the VAT, it should be less than £30 and I'll refund you the difference. But he's still umming and ahhing. It's like, look mate, I know you want these miniatures, but I am not backing down. I almost said, look mate, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll throw in this model, and this model. And it's like, even though I was given those Plague Marines, they're worth, you know, it's not like, you know, the paint job on them is decent. And, you know, something like a bio-putrefier or something like that, like those models like cost £20 each or something. So I've got to stick to my guns. Even though I want the money. I could do with the Etsy review as well. Oh no, I didn't want to paint that. Yeah, maybe I'll just sling them up on eBay for like 30 quid or something. Even though I should charge like 50 quid for it, really. For the paint job. I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, it's not doing anything for me. It's just literally just sitting there. Probably be better off just flogging it, having the money, and then trying to get the guy to give me a decent review on Etsy, to be honest.
Do it.
Or just sell it for a loss. Is that what you're saying? Colossus?
Wrong.
Alright, I won't sell it for a loss.
Are you sure about that?
Mate, Colossus. Calm down. On your memeage. Mate. That's a new meme there, Colossus. You can actually play that now.
It's a trap!
Is anyone else hobbying today? If so, what are you painting? Maybe I should add like a goal or like a stream thing to like change the subject or something like that, or like, Garth, can you talk about such and such? What are your opinions on this? That's what I need. I need you guys to give me a hand. Ask me questions. Garth, what's your opinion on the state of the British economy? No, well, glad you asked. Something about this model makes me cough. You know, I think it must just be all of the spray paint on it, which is a little disconcerting. What was the tournament? $40K or sorry. I was saying yesterday, I think for my music, what I'd like, what I need to do is I need to get an invite to some sort of tournament, and then when the tournament's winding down, just rinse out the 40k rave. Hand out some business cards at that point. Peterborough. You know what? When I went to the Orc meetup, that was in Peterborough. I thought it was an odd choice for them to pick Peterborough, but apparently it's like in the middle of like, you know, where some of the orcs were from. Shit. Oh man, it's really catching my throat. Maybe some water. Just noticed that the water was right next to the paint as well. Paint pot. Man, does anyone live near Brum? Because next week I'm going to be in Brum. If anyone wants to meet up for a beer or something, that'd be cool. It's going to be my birthday next Friday, by the way. So I think what we'll do is on the Thursday. Oh no, maybe not actually. What I'm actually going to try and do is I'm going to try and do the music stream from Zen's house. Take like a stripped down music rig and a stripped down streaming rig and just stream from Zen's house potentially. That's a potential plan anyway. I've decided as well that the next music song that I'm going to release properly into the wild is going to be the Guzgull song. Shit, what did I just paint then? Hopefully nothing too serious. Oh, Datsun, mate. Not saying I don't disagree, but we've got a no politics rule, mate. For obvious reasons. Because I'm not saying I disagree. But I'm gonna have to ask you to leave that there, my friend. Yeah, man, I mean, sometimes I feel like if I was a little bit more vocal about politics and stuff, like maybe I'd have a few more followers, but I just can't be dealing with it, mate. I feel like, you know, a lot of us are here, like, you know, we're of similar opinions, but like, you know, we probably vote for different political parties and stuff like that, and aren't we all just a bit fed up of that on the internet these days? Like, that's why I want this to like be generally a politics free zone. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but I just get so fed up of, you know, hearing about politics on the internet. Like, you know, if I'm watching a painting stream, I don't want to hear about, you know, what their political views are. Like, that's not what I'm there for, you know what I mean? Wanted the topic? Yeah, okay, pick another topic. Pick another one then. Can we pick the topic that I just rubbed my eye and I cooked a load of chilies for dinner and now my eye is burning? Let's talk about how stupid I am for doing that. Who's still with us on YouTube? Runaway, you still there on YouTube? Any randoms on YouTube? Anyone who's not been to the channel before? How come you've been away for such a while, Datsun, anyway? I mean, I think probably probably because I had like a hiatus for about 6 months or so. And then I like lost any momentum that I might have gained at some point. I just couldn't hobby anymore at that point. You know, we all need a break sometimes, don't we? But you know, I feel like I lost so much momentum when I took that hobby break. I almost packed everything in just between you, me, and the internet guys. I almost packed everything in. I was real close to it, man. Real close to packing the stream and the channel in and just going completely in a different direction on something else. Maybe some like historical stuff. And then I actually thought, because I mean I did history at university, and I haven't got the time to do I haven't got the time to properly do research if I'm doing history videos, and I kind of don't want to be part of the sort of perpetual sort of churn of like bollocks history that's out there these days. A word from our sponsors, eh? So today we are sponsored by, let's see, who are we sponsored by today? Today's stream is brought to you by
Are you ready for pain? Are you ready for suffering? If the answer is yes, then you're ready for Captain Freedom's workout.
Yes, it's America's own Captain Freedom.
That's the ticket. No pain, no gain.
So, when you hear the tone, control your jealousy and leave your message.
There we go. Today's stream is brought to you by our very own Captain Freedom. Top stalker for 10 years running. Mate, Jesse Ventura, mate. What ledge? Oh, Ryder, I'm gonna have to fix that. Your intro doesn't have a cooldown on it, I noticed, for some reason. So while it's in my brain, I need to fix that. No, that's what I mean. It's when you check if here you go, some streamer rubbish for you guys. So you have to like activate a scene and things like that, and you have to activate like a different media file. And if the media file like that is left on and you change from scene to scene, then the media file will play because it's still like visible. So what that means is if you don't turn off your memes, then when you change a scene, you end up with like a massive cacophony going off, because like every single meme that was played in the past like 2 hours or whatever it may be goes off at the exact same time. And yeah, I learnt that the hard way. So chaps, if I was to do a schedule, what would a realistic schedule look like to you guys? Friday music stream. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, perhaps? I think that's doable. It gives me one day off then. It gives me Tuesday off. And really, the Friday music streams are a day off for me as well, because I can just let loose on a music stream. I just love doing the music streams. The painting streams can be a little bit much for me. Whereas a music stream, I'm just like, doesn't matter. I'm like, yes, I just want to do a music stream. I almost did a music stream today just because I wanted to. And I thought, no, treat yourself to one tomorrow, because the Friday music stream is moving to tomorrow, chap. So you know where you're going to be tomorrow at this time. We're going to be raving out together for a few hours with the finest sharp and 40k themed drum and bass around. The finest, because it's the only sharp and drum and bass themed rave around. Sadly, everyone needs more sharp themed drum and bass in their life, don't they? There it is. I much prefer OBS to like Streamlabs or anything like that. Streamlabs is just like horrendously bloated. Like, you know, it's supposed to be easier and it can do everything for you, blah 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 blah. I mean, like, if you're like a super noob streamer, then I think, you know, maybe Streamlabs for a little bit, but it's all about OBS and like using all the stripped down like plugins and stuff like that, man. I find it's much more my cup of tea. If Streamlabs is your thing, that's cool. But like I said, it's kind of like modern Windows. You know, I preferred like when Windows doesn't try to automatically do everything for you like it does now, you know? Like back in the day, like, you know, if you wanted to fiddle around with your mic controls and stuff like that, you had to know what you're doing. Now, Windows just assumes that we're all 50-year-old mothers of 12 using a Zoom call for the first time, so it like automatically configures things and messes about with it, and that does my head in. It's like, I set that up in that particular way for a reason, and now, Windows, you have automatically changed all my mic settings and all my default settings because you think I am some boomer idiot who don't know how to use a computer. When, no, the opposite is true. I was born in 1984. What generation does that make me? Does that make me generation what? I'm not a boomer, am I? But then I don't see myself as a Gen Z or a millennial or whatever people call them these days. Because I can remember before the internet. I just realised that should be red. And you know, when I went to school and stuff, it was like, you know, the internet was starting to kind of be a thing. But the majority of my like teens and stuff, it wasn't. Yeah, especially with things like Discord, right? Discord is the worst for it. Discord just loves mucking about with Windows settings and stuff, man, or just settings in general, right? Who is that solitary YouTube viewer? Show yourself. Make yourself known. Is it me? It's probably me, isn't it? YouTube's lied to me, look. There's at least 2 on there. It's telling me there's just 1. It's wrong. The numbers lied, man. Granny's garden, eh? The BBC micros they had at school. You know what, man? In like my in my secondary school, they forced us to use, even though they had actual PCs, they forced us to use for our IT until I was 16 years old. They forced us to use bloody Acorns. I think it was an Acorn Archimedes. I think it was. And like, I swear the only reason that they told us, they were like, oh no, it's because you know, since you've been in the school, you've only used this computer and like, you're only going to know how to use this. It's like, that's bollocks, man. Like everyone knew how to use a normal PC. It was like to keep the teachers in the job, I think. So our education was trumped by Mr. Riddell's need for a job. That was our that was one of our IT guys called Mr. Riddell, this like Irish geezer, and like he fucking had a fit one day, right? We went into the library, right? It was fucking hilarious, right? There was a year 7 on one of the computers. And I said it was like an Acorn Archimedes or whatever, and like Mr. Riddell like creeped up behind him and went, "What are you doing?" It's like year 7 went, ah! Look behind him and he went, "What are you doing, boy? Every time you make a folder, you use 2K of memory." Like, oh, maybe he was Scottish actually. 2K of memory, boy. It's like, look, me and my mates, even then, 2K of memory. Just fucking pissed ourselves laughing, man. "You're using 2K of memory there, boy. What do you think's gonna happen if everyone in the school makes a folder?" "What are you doing?" That's literally what he said. Look, "What are you doing?" In that fucking voice as well. Like me and my like close friends who went to school together and stuff like that, man, we still laugh about that to this day, mate. Like sometimes just be in a pub and like one of us will be like, "What are you doing, boy?" It's 2K of memory. Thinking about it, he was probably Scottish with that voice. Now, I know 100% that at some point while painting this elephant, there's going to be a paint pot that goes over. I'm just hoping that it's going to be a paint pot that doesn't have too much paint in it. I could just close the paint pot, couldn't I? And use whatever's on the palette. That would probably be the sensible thing to do. Me and my mate used to play a game called Fletcher's Castle on the BBC. It was like one of those, like, well, you had to build a Mott and Bailey, and like, you know, you had like X amount of food and X amount of slaves and stuff like that, and X amount of warriors, and you had to like say, oh yeah, like, you know, we're going to put X amount of slaves to this, we're going to put X amount of warriors to do this. To build, like I said, to build like a Mott and Bailey, like. That was cutting edge back then, man. That was a proper cool game. And then you used to get like Viking Raiders and stuff, and they'd like wreck your Mott and Bailey. Alright, Kriegsman, man, when's the Blobby happening? Interesting question, man. We'll see if we can get it done this weekend, maybe. Because I'm going camping. Maybe that'd be a good Sunday stream when I come back. Oh, yeah, actually, so I saw some of your, you've got that, like, jungle camo on your, Tyranids, haven't you? It looks really cool. There we go, look. Blobby heard his name and Blobby was summoned, look. The Blobby was incredible.
What am I doing? I'm playing football.
Blobby's the patron god of the channel, mate. Alright, Datsun, mate. Well, good to have you back, man. And thank you very much for the gift sub. Much appreciated, my man. Gone are the days when I used to get gift subs all the time, man. I think cost of living crisis has seen to that. Used to get like hype trains and stuff like that on the go, didn't we? Like, you know, but very, very few and far between now. I think that was more when, you know, I was doing less commissions and had kind of more time where I could kind of like just speak and be myself a little bit more and like maybe like do some funny stuff on the stream. But like now I just feel like I'm like a slave to the commissions. Oh yeah, nice one, Datsun. Yeah, leave the YouTube on as a lurk, man. You absolute legend, man. Thank you very much, mate. So this is for you, Datsun.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
Slave to the algorithm, yeah. I'm not so much a slave to the algorithm. I'm like a beggar. Please, sir. Please, Mr. Algorithm, sir. Please, you couldn't spare us a view, could you? Couldn't spare us a... Would mind just showing my thumbnail to someone, would you, Mr. Algorithm? Fuck off. Well, no need to be rude about it, sir. I said, fuck off. Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Algorithm, sir. That's my relationship with the algorithm, really. See, like other YouTubers, love and hate relationship with the algorithm. It's like, no, there is no relationship with the algorithm for me. I'm on the outside looking in. Why do you mock me? Why does the algorithm mock me so, lads? What is it? What have I done? Just praying for that one day, that one video where the algorithm goes, yes, we like this. We shall shout your Guz Skull themed song from the heavens. And when that day comes, lads, you'll be able to say, I knew Garth. I knew him before he got big, man. I knew him back when he was the epic narrator. He was a cool guy then, swell guy, real down to earth. Now look at him. Hobnobbing with bigwigs like Squidmar and James Workshop. He used to be cool, man. He's a real sellout, that guy. I mean, to be honest, I can't really complain. I can't really say nothing about people being sellouts because, I mean, my favourite stuff is Oldhammer, right? But, you know, I'm forever just doing commissions now with new stuff, aren't I? So I can't really. I haven't got a leg to stand on. I can't call anyone a sellout or anything like that now because literally, like, why are you painting new stuff, Garth? It's like literally full of money, mate. Lord knows it ain't helped me get any more views. The old hammer got me more views, I think. The Noise Marine stream. Sweet, man. Such sweet cacophony. And this is kind of the point where I realised that some sub-assembly on this would have been a good idea. But if I paint another one of these, I'll know what I'm doing, won't I? I'm not really a sort of sub-assembly sort of painter. I've done it, but I prefer to have the model built so that I can get a feel of, you know, where the entire model is going, as opposed to, like, you know, like if you just paint a backpack or an arm here or there. Like, I don't paint like that. I need to get like a feeling for where everything, you know, how everything works together as one. And I mean, in my mind's eye I can see obviously where I want things to go, but I find that, especially if you're using like a zenithal highlight or whatever, like, you're going to have to assemble it anyway to get that zenithal on there, right? Right. I put this stream down as entertainment, and it obviously hasn't done anything for me, so I'm going to change the thing on YouTube, the category. Been trying to play around with things, like, just to try and get some sort of traction from somewhere. Film and animation, maybe. How to and style. That's not right, is it? I noticed that when I put up music, for example, when I do a music stream, put it on music, like YouTube like churns it out to loads more people. Let's do gaming. Are there any like Lord of the Rings games, like PC games, that people are playing a lot of these days? There's a whole load of Lord of the Rings games here, but look, I don't know any of them. Lord of the Rings The Fallen 2023, whatever, let's just put that on. Go, Mitch. Have you just arrived, Mitch?
Easy there, Neckbeard.
Mate. Why'd you say that to me? Didn't work the first time. What didn't work the first time?
Mates.
It's got to be M triple A. I know Colossus and Mitch know where that mate is from, but like Siddiqui Khan is it's like any sort of like public service announcement that comes from like a government or something like that is always cringe, right? Siddiqui Khan, the mayor of London, has started this like campaign. Supposedly it's going to stop violence against women or something, right? And like it's like geezers like sitting around having a laugh playing FIFA or something together, and like obviously like they're like just talking about normal stuff. It's oh yeah, look at this bird's tits, mate, they're proper nice or whatever. Like you have to click this button, mate, like step in every time that you hear something supposedly misogynistic, and it's like it's the most ridiculous thing the most cringe ridiculous thing I've ever said, mate. Like, you know, what are you meant to do? Yeah, mate, Mitch is the mod god. He drives a Vespa. See what I did there? See what I did there, lads? Did you get that? the moderator, yeah, man. See, Mitch is the secret gatekeeper. I think I've got a
The gatekeeper!
Actually, I think of you a little bit. I think of you a little bit more like this, Mitch, actually. Let's see, that Cell wants to get in on the memeage now, that. Oh, what, the wrestling?
No shit.
I don't know, I think like modern WWF or WWE, whatever you want to call it or whatever, like, just doesn't have that it factor anymore, you know? I mean, you're never going to get like talents like The Undertaker and stuff like that. I mean, I get that, but I mean, it's just like something seriously lacking with modern wrestling, I think. When you got like Cody Rhodes and stuff, haven't you? Like, who's cool. I'd prefer to watch like MJF on AEW. Like, that's proper wrestling, what he does. But like the sort of more modern, I said, the more modern WWF stuff I'm just not really into. And I just find that, like, you know, with modern wrestling, they're always like doing flips and stuff like that all the time, and like you can't, like, it looks fake, you know what I mean? Like, if you watch like Bret Hart do like moves and things, like, I mean, obviously you know it's like not real, but like you can lose yourself in it. Why does everyone hate Roman Reigns so much as well? That's what I don't really understand. I know he was like kind of like the chosen one, wasn't he? And he got like a real big push, which kind of people were like unhappy about, right? But I don't know. He don't seem, you know, sort of. He doesn't seem that bad to me. Right. Where's all the Roman Reigns hate come from? Just from the fact that, you know, like he was pushed to high heaven as the next big thing, or what? No mic skills. No, who's got the best mic skills, man? You know who's got the best mic skills in the whole of wrestling, mate?
Wow. Jetzt hör mir mal zu und du hörst mir besser genau zu. Ich bin der beste europäische Ringer. Halt deine Klappe oder ich werde sie dir stopfen, dass du's weißt. Get me?
Many speak to me
speak in English. I don't speak German. Okay?
Before we come back, the night show girls
Look at shit, somebody call security! Somebody get Dylan, somebody get Dylan. Let's go back to Lee and chat on the internet.
Does anyone want to watch the British Bulldog have a stroke live on air?
I saw it, but I don't believe it. The British Bulldog has been in wrestling for 20 years, since I was 15 years old. Alex Wright, you think you can beat the British Bulldog? You're wrong. If you want a chance of me, come on and take a piece of me.
Jesus Christ, man. How much fucking shit was Bulldog on when he fucking made that fucking promo, man? You see his like eyes are all over the place, aren't they? The numbers don't lie and they spell disaster. Yeah, man. You take my 36 and 2% chance.
Are you sure about that?
We're going into wrestling meme territory now, are we? Kane was badass, man. I mean, like like when Kane like made his debut, that was just amazing, wasn't it? Like I could like everyone was like, "Oh my god, man, it's the fucking Undertaker's brother," and he looked like he could be the Undertaker's brother as well, didn't he? Well, they did that really, really well. Like amazingly well. Ah, look how happy I am. I'm not painting squiggles. Well, I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find the opportunity. I've missed the moment though. Unfortunately, it's taken me too long to get it. Here we go.
Who could it be?
It's me, Austin!
Oh, son of a bitch! What?
It's me, Austin! It was me all along, Austin!
Damn, I cannot believe it.
You all bought it! You all bought it! Hook, line, and sinker! You all bought it!
They did!
Even my family! Even my immediate family bought it!
What a shame!
Every damn one of you were made fools of!
You're a fool, JR!
That's Mitch's Sexay Lord of Change. Or the Neckbeard Lord of Change, as we like to call it. We got one for you coming up now, Sil. If I can find it. Like I said, I'll keep losing if I can find it. Oh man. That voice as well, man. If you watch the real one of that, the geezer falls through the wall and he's wearing a glittery. If you guys want to laugh, you don't know nothing about like wrestling and stuff. Type in the Shockmaster, right? When that's going on, right? When the guy appears, right? He's meant to like burst through the wall, and he's some fat geezer wearing a stormtrooper helmet from Star Wars with loads of glitter on it. But he like trips up and falls through the wall, and you can actually hear the British Bulldog in the background going, "He fucking fell on his arse! He fucking fell on his arse!" and fucking pissing himself laughing. Right, if anyone wants to get anything memed, get on the Discord and put it in the hobby zone. Type in !Discord if you're not in it already, and the Discord link will come up. And yeah, get in the hobby zone, put something in there, and I'll meme it for you later. Look, we've I think my YouTube stream has just been taken down because we played that.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, Rambo, man. Thanks for the follow, mate. And welcome to the channel. Was it the wrestling memes that brought you? And this is for you. Thank you for hitting the follow button.
Thank you.
Kriegsman, I'm going to be doing a live set tomorrow. So if you're about tomorrow, Kriegsman, like I said, there'll be I'll be doing a live music set. Normally I do it on a Friday, but I'm going to where am I going? Going camping on Friday.
Black, are you dumb? Are you getting rude to man?
Oh no. Disaster. A lot of this this elephant, like the top bit of the elephant is like a it's like a paint trap. It like catches everything and it starts to drip down where it's all like aiming downwards. I've noticed that you've got to be really careful, like not to overload and have the paint too thin. It actually looked really cool because it looked like the elephant was bleeding, but I don't think that's the look that Buff Stew's going for, so I've got to clean this up quick and then I'll be back with you. Yeah, well, I was meant to go camping last week. No, was it last week or was it the week before? But we had some bad news about a friend of ours who passed away, sadly. She's only 30 as well, and yeah, it just didn't feel right. but I don't want to drag the stream down with that. So we'll leave that there. Mate, it's not me that you got to worry about, man. I mean, it's a poor old husband and their family, right? But like I said, man, we'll say no more about that. Excuse me. Yeah, man, it's appreciated, mate. Oh, Jesus, that scared the crap out of me then. My phone just got a message on my phone, and it just like vibrated the whole stand. I said, paint one of these again, definitely. There's going to be some sub-assembly on it. This is not the right way to do it. It's not, you know, it's not going to make any difference to the end result. It's just making things more difficult. Yeah, man, well, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Like you said, I mean, life's a bitch, innit? I really want to get some green on this, so I'm going to do the, I think I'm going to do the, like, wraps, if that's what you would call them, green. I'm wondering if this is going to be the right green or not. Might be a bit too sort of emeraldy, but we'll see. Oh no, it looks alright. At least it looks alright as a kind of placeholder. And just having that bit of green on there is going to make the red look a lot more vibrant as well. Well, you want me to write Tristan on the side of it, mate? Yeah, of course, mate. No worries at all. You want the blobby tank to be named after your mate? Man, trying to get any sort of chat or traction out of YouTube just seems like a lost cause. You want the Slanesh Thomas, mate? You want the wank engine? I'm not sure what price I'm going to put on the wank engine, man. See, I've got to get through all the commissions and stuff before I can even, like, worry about... Yeah, because I really want to do a video on Thomas the Wank Engine. Like a YouTube video. Maybe Thomas the Wank Engine is the breakout video. Auction it. Well, no, I mean, I don't mind selling it. It's just when you said it's, I'm just wondering what price, because it's an odd machine, isn't it? Like, you know, it's not like you're selling just a standard Rhino, is it? I'm just like trying to work out what price I could even, you know, I'd even go for something like that. I mean, like the Rhino itself, how much does a Rhino go for these days? A Chaos Rhino. So it'd be the price of a Chaos Rhino plus whatever it was, like £5 I paid for the eBay the robot Thomas the Tank Engine plus yeah, commission. So that's what I mean. I mean, I don't mind selling it. It's just like, you know, as long as it goes to a good home. I mean, it literally just sits on my shelf. And you know, it's not an old model, is it? It's something I've had fun making, and once I've painted it and stuff, I've kind of had my way with it, because it's, you know, I don't have a Chaos Army or anything. I'm just wanting, you know, and it's not old hammer, so it's not something I necessarily want to keep, but I'm just you know, just keep it as a laugh. You know, I'm just wondering, you know, what kind of price I would kind of put on it. YouTube is becoming... YouTube content just seems to be getting worse and worse these days, I find. Like, you know, yes, it's higher production value and stuff like that, but it's getting more and more mainstream and more normie, like... And we've had this discussion before on the channel. I mean, that's the reason why, like, a lot of us are watching things like Twitch and YouTube, right? We don't want to watch, you know, X Factor on TV and stuff like that. We're not that kind of people. We're not normies, man. But, like, you know, you just get bombarded with, like, Hollywood and BBC and all of that, like, mainstream stuff these days on YouTube, right? I mean, you know, I find a lot of the hobby channels and stuff are very samey as well these days, you know. There's like, you know, it's like kind of like what the music that I've got in the background, like real like mellow, low music going on, and just like somebody painting, going, oh yeah, this is what you're going to do. Well, I suppose that's what people like, isn't it? But I don't know, man. I just want something with a bit more bite to it. I did like watch Major Kill for a bit, and I did quite like him, but then I got kind of a bit. I kind of went off him a bit, you know. Feels like he got a bit too big for his boots. He's obviously good at what he does, and everyone likes his stuff, or a lot of people like his stuff. And I thought some of his earlier stuff was really funny, but like, just got a bit old for me, you know. And like I said, I just feel I don't get a bit of a weird vibe. I mean, people have said that about me, man. Like, you know, I've had it. I've had a couple of people who are like regulars on the channel and stuff, and they're like, oh, I don't want to follow, you know. I'm like, oh, what's going on, mate? Where you been? And they're like, oh no, I don't think I want to follow you anymore. I'm getting these odd vibes from you. Like, I'm like, all right. If that's how it is. Anime girls and Serbian war songs. I've been to Serbia. I went to Serbia quite recently. Been to Serbia twice. When I was living in Japan, like a good mate of mine was from Serbia. He was from Belgrade. His name's Ivan.
Wrong.
Last time I was in Serbia, I went this year actually. I went to a Partizan gig, like the basketball team. It's fucking mental, mate. Like my mates got a season ticket or whatever, and I was like there with like all the ultras and stuff, and there was people like fucking doing Nazi salutes and pro-Russian songs and stuff. It was fucking crazy, man. And I'm like, I was like thinking, am I going to get my fucking head kicked in here? There was some geezer like literally fucking Nazi saluting next to me, and I'm like, what the fuck do you do? Do you know what I mean? That stuff don't fly in England, mate. Like, and like, I thought maybe he's like just doing it to kind of be part of like the gang or something like that. And then he put his hand on my shoulder and said something in Serbian. I went, oh, I'm really sorry, mate. I'm English. I don't understand what you're saying. And then he said, I don't know if you could mouth. He said a bad German thing, and I was like, fuck, man, this guy is just a fucking actual fucking Nazi, man. I mean, what are you gonna do though? Do you know what I mean? Like, if it was in fucking Britain, I'd say something. I mean, if it's like me on my own, right, surrounded by massive, huge geezers doing that, like, they'd literally kill me. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying nothing. Oh yeah, I would have said something, Garth. Yeah, it's like, would you fuck, mate? Would you fuck say anything? You would literally get fucking killed, mate. Like, if you said anything, like, so just like, yeah, okay. But yeah, I just swigged my rakia and got on with it. But I like Serbia, man. Serbia's really cool. I said it's cool as well because obviously where I'm there with Ivan, he showed me loads of cool, you know, he showed me like real Serbian stuff, and like, you know, we went, you know, and he's a really good cook as well, so like he cooked us like a proper, you know, proper Serbian meals and things like that. First time I went there was fucking crazy. Like the second time I went was for my honeymoon, and obviously my missus was with me, so it was less crazy. But still really cool. I mean, that's one of the only places she could go because she's Chinese. So, like, we couldn't get like a visa for anywhere like in Europe like easily. But China and Serbia have got like a free visa thing going on or whatever. So she was just straight in. I knew that. Like, when we're at the airport and at the border control or wherever, like the border guards just like look at me, see my English passport, and they're like, yeah, fuck you, mate, just fuck off and get in. And then when I was watching my missus, and my missus turns up, she pulls out her Chinese passport, and they go, Chinese? And she's like, yes, I'm Chinese. And they go, ni hao, welcome to Serbia. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I didn't get that welcome. I got a grimace, not even like welcome to Serbia or anything like that. Just like, you know, what you doing here? Just looked at me and went, yeah. Mate, it's not as mental as you think, man. Like, I think I could pass as a Serbian though, do you know what I mean? Like, on the street, some guy thought I was Serbian as well, like in Belgrade, like, so I had my flat cap on, and I was holding a bag of shopping from like a Serbian supermarket. He come up to me and started saying something in, obviously something in Serbian, like, and I was like, he was like asking about like the car parking or something like that, and I just looked at him and went, I'm really sorry, mate, I ain't got a clue what you're saying, like, you know, I'm English or whatever. And like, his friends, like, there were some girls as well, like, so just went, fucking pissed themselves laughing. God knows what he was saying. Definitely wasn't expecting me to be a foreigner. I liked the food, but after a few days, it was a bit too heavy, you know? I mean, it's just like meat, and I was like, after a bit, I was like, man, I just need some vegetables for fuck's sake. Like, I don't want any more meat with, what's the stuff, the like sort of cheese buttery thing that they put on everything. I've forgotten what it's called. And like, I just didn't want any of that, and I just felt like I just wanted a salad. Like, oh damn it, man! It was like absolutely brutalized, man. Like, my stomach was like really heavy food, really nice, real tasty, but real heavy. All right, Kriegsman, mate, thanks for popping in, man. And like I said, I'll keep you updated as to when we're gonna get the blobby tank done. Like I said, I'm really saving it for like a weekend or something, like a nice, easy, fun stream. So a weekend one sounds better for me. And like I said, I want to do it in one sitting. The blobby tank. We got 14 people watching us at the moment. Some of you have got to be new to the channel. Come and say hello. Come and say hello in the chat. Ask me some questions. I don't bite. And also, if you are new to the channel and you like what you see and you fed up of watching endless Primaris Space Marines being painted, then hit the follow button and you won't be disappointed. Shield mode deactivated. What else could I shield, lads? Should I shield my Patreon? What about my Element Games link? Should we shield that? Get yourself down to Element Games. In all honesty, though, please do, because it's cheaper than GW. So you're doing yourself a favour. I think my think my sales brain is wasted from my day job at the moment. Why does that look
Do
such
not
a...
forget, for you will all be called, and you will all be tested.
Who played the gatekeeper? Oh, it was you, Sel. When's Ryan back anyway, Sel? I know he's having a bit of a rough time at the moment, isn't he? I say my missus really likes camping. I want to come maybe camping down your way, Sel. No, Ryan said there's some decent camping places near Sheffield, is that right? No, he's back on the 20th, is he? Oh, you got a hot tub, man. Yeah, we get the hot tub stream on the stream on the go, yeah. If we get a hot tub stream on the go, and I don't get 1 million followers in 10 minutes, then we might have to go back to the drawing board on that. I won't be able to complain and say, if only I had a hot tub. I could do the stream from the hot tub and we get loads of views, mate. I'll get my fucking little neckbeard out, get my rat out for the lads, look. I'll get my horned rat out for the lads. Yeah, let's have a look at your rat ogre, love. No way, Rhino. Grant me mercy, Inquisitor. The new Inquisitor tune has been copyright striked. If anyone wants to hear the two of the new tunes, they're on Patreon. There's a little there's a couple of tasters on there. One's a Mortarian song. Oh shit! One's a Mortarian song, and another one is an Inquisitor song that our man Ryder is quoting there. I said the first drafts of which are on Patreon. Did I mention they're on Patreon? And you have to pay to watch Patreon. Did I mention that? Fucking hell. Fucking Buddy's in here, man. Somebody fucking ban him immediately. Get him out of here! This is for you, Buddy. Just for turning up. In all seriousness, Buddy. In all seriousness, Buddy, how's it going, my man? How are the Ultramarines coming along? Oh, buddy, you going to be about tomorrow, man? We're going to do a music stream tomorrow. Instead of Friday. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, man, if it won't be until kind of, this sort of time. I mean, you might feel like you want to take your mind off it or something, mate, so I'll be about. It's annoying when you realise you've missed out a big section of model. No, we are getting there quite rapidly now. Well, that's a battle-ready model right there, anyway. Suddenly got rather warm in here. I'm starting to sweat out. Oh, what? Like that guy did? Were you there the other day when that guy was like, could somebody explain to me why this is Warhammer? When I was streaming music the other day in the Warhammer section. Crack me up, mate. It's like, can you not hear all of the quotes and stuff going down there, mate? Can you not hear the fact that the samples are saying the word Space Marine over, like, repeatedly? And you can't work out that this is Warhammer music?
Answer me, you maggot!
That's exactly that. That was exactly it. That was my exact reaction to what he said. Oh yeah, that sounds like a fair price, buddy. Sounds like a fair price indeed. Next week, yeah, man. Oh, mate, I don't know. Don't know about that. I want a golden demon. I want a golden demon level of paint job for 10 quid, including the model, for next week. Oh, it's a tough. You know, just because it's you, buddy, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, see what I can make happen. And, buddy, your miniature's ready, man. It's ready, mate. I've got it right here for you, look. Actually, no, I haven't got it here for you. Are you ready, buddy? Here is your Golden Demon level. Here's your Golden Demon level £10 model that I've painted in a week, just for you, buddy. Right? Just for you, my man.
Oh, no.
There it is, look. Want to know how I got these scars, mate? Ah, there he is, look. That's your £10 model there. What do you reckon about that? What do you reckon about that, buddy, eh? Did you get what you did I meet the painting brief? Did I meet the painting brief, buddy? Tell me. Tell me now. I've actually got another one for you as well.
Yes! Yes!
Got another one for you. Got this one for you as well, buddy. Look, pro painted eBay. Look, just for you, man. Just because you're my friend. You're my buddy. How about that one? Look, Golden Demon. I think that's Golden Demon level, in it. Pro painted vintage mini there. Look.
Plasma gun, Dreadnought.
Oh man, my memes are like really like. Look, that's a bit more what it looks like in real life without the light beaming down on it. You guys can kind of see a bit more kind of realistic what it's looking like now. It's looking all right, isn't it? I think that's looking quite cool. Major sharp, sir. I think what we'll do is I've done quite a bit of work on it today. I might take myself up to 10 o'clock and then maybe call it. Then maybe if Mitch and Colossus, if you guys are about, you fancy a game of something? Because I need some downtime because I've streamed Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday now, haven't I? And what I need to do is I need to not have burnout like I have done with those bloody squig hogs, right? So I need to be a little bit nicer to myself. And remember that taking on a commission that size again for such little money is not in my best interest. Because probably, you know, if I think about like the amount of followers and stuff like that I could have potentially got if I was painting stuff that I liked, you know, instead of that, you know, poxy amount of money that I got for those squig hogs. And then you know, things, you know, maybe the stream would be in better condition health-wise when it comes to traction. Hobby burnout is real. Maybe I'll make a maybe I'll make a little YouTube video about it. Well, how do you guys deal with hobby burnout? Instead of, you know, I mean, I really just don't know how to deal with it apart from just giving it a rest and coming back to it, you know. Has anyone got any tips or any sort of like anything you'd want to share or? Oh, Chris, mate. Are you still... Sorry, man. I didn't realise you were on YouTube there, my man. Somehow I missed it. If you're still there. The music stream will start tomorrow, maybe 7:30, perhaps. I might actually make a... Thing is I don't want to be tied down to a time. That's another problem. I need to make an actual schedule. I don't like being tied down to stream times because... You know, my streams are quite in depth and there's a lot of stuff that I need to kind of get going with them, especially the music stream. And sometimes, you know, I'd rather like just turn up as opposed to turn up late, you know what I mean? So we'll shoot for 7:30, 8 o'clock, mate. How's that sound? Sorry for the late reply, Chris. Again. I'm sorry, my man. Yeah, cool, man. And Chris, bring some friends, man. That goes to all of you. Bring a friend. Bring a fit friend, alright? Bring a nice neck-bearded bit of totty for me. I want a Dungeons and Dragons beefing, stained, crusty t-shirt wearing, neck-bearded freak. That's what I'm into. Bring one of those along.
Easy there, neckbeard.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want, mate. What more of those? They got. What about them? That neckbeard there, he's fresh. Neckbeards are not for eating. What about these miniatures? You don't need those. Yeah, okay. Bring a neckbeard. Bring your neckbeard to the stream day. That's what tomorrow is. Chris, mate, are you on my Discord? Because obviously I put my notifications about when I'm going live and stuff, and there's even a bit in there that if you've got any samples that you want, that goes for everyone. I've said this before. As long as they're in a WAV format and they're cut up nicely, put them in the Discord into like the music chat bit or whatever, and then I can take those and do something with it. But obviously, anything that saves me time, you know, piss samples, yes, man. Make a sample of you taking a piss, yeah. I'll mix that in. Hold on, Chris, mate. I'll get you my Discord link and let me know if this works or not. Because oh man, I still cannot get the Discord link to not go out of date. It drives me insane. Your invite link expires in 7 days. I've registered it. I've done everything that Discord asked me to do, and it still gives me that. Am I going to have to pay for Discord?
Man flesh.
Did the man flesh sound effect play? Yeah, let me know, Chris, if that Discord link works. What is it? What do you smell? I don't know why, man. I've done everything that they've asked. I've verified my email and stuff like that. I've set up like a mod section apparently and all the rest of it, and it still doesn't work. It still doesn't work. Fucking Discord, mate. Whatever's that? Whatever's that, mate?
What is it? What do you smell? Man flesh.
Oh, is that toxic? Is that you, Chris? Yeah, it's Discad. I've got a Discad server, yeah. Alibaba I bought it from, actually, not Wish. Discad's better than Discord anyway, mate. It, like, tracks everything you do and, like, films you secretly. That's why I got it. And yeah, I mean, if you guys want to help out with the music streams, man, I mean, the best thing to do is to, like, go to my actual music videos and watch them. Like, and share them, you know, so that YouTube eventually goes, oh, there is some sort of weird niche here, then I can start pumping these videos out to, but the algorithm just doesn't like my stuff. So just get my Rogel Dawn song or something like that, or like my music playlist. Just fucking put it on repeat, mate. Go to bed with it on repeat for me, mate. Just repeat it continuously, man. Like, if you all did that for me, I'd have like at least an extra 3 views, right? That's my YouTube site. What? Pearl Jam, you didn't know I'm on YouTube, mate? Disgusting. Type in !YouTube in the chat. and you'll find the magical links, traveller. We could just type in Garth's Workshop on YouTube and you'll probably find it. Yeah, I sell magical potions, mate. Here we go, Pearl Jam, there it is. For your listening pleasure, mate. Of course, man, I'm fitter than them hobby birds, mate. Fitter than a lot of them, mate. Especially now I've had a shave, look. Look at that, man. Yeah, that's the face you want to wake up to in the morning, innit? Hello. That's how I make my money, man. It's because I'm a real motherfucking G, mate. Proper G. Make that YouTube monies, mate. All that YouTube monies that I make, which is zero. YouTube don't even monetize me, mate. They're proper scum. I've got over 1,000 subs, and like I've hit everything apart from the watch time. You need to have 4,000 hours watch time in a year or something like that, and I'm like a quarter of that. Almost as if I should make content that people want to watch. Perhaps the sharp 40k drum and bass genre doesn't have the mass appeal that I think it should. I've told you, mate, I don't use Wish. I use Alibaba, mate. Mate, when I was actually living in China, like all the models I'd buy, I could not tell if they were recast or not. Like, it's impossible to tell if like the models are recasts or not. And they come in like a fucking the box and stuff. The only like the box is the same, but like the only difference you could tell is that like the box was a little bit lower quality when like you actually touched the cardboard of the box. The sprues and everything were exactly the same, and like obviously the price might be a bit of a giveaway, but like you can't tell. Temu's awful. Temu can fuck off, mate. I installed the Temu app and it's gone now. It's gone. Temu's gone. Loads of offers on there. Oh yeah, buy this, £15. It's only £2 now. And I'm like, oh, okay. Got me for a little bit. And then it just batters you with like text messages and stuff like, have you seen this offer? Oh yeah, you still interested in this? Why don't you check this out, Garth? And I'm like, you know what, mate? Why don't you fuck off? And yeah, I installed the app. I didn't even buy anything off it in the end. Because most of the stuff that I saw on Temu, like, it was the same as eBay anyway, and eBay will send you the odd email, right? Oh yeah, are you still interested in this or whatever? But it's not like, oi mate, you still interested in this? Why don't you have this? Or about this? Oh yeah, guess what we got? We got a sale on today, and like, it's 99% off everything that you don't want. And it's like, yeah, so Temu can fucking do one. Is what I'm trying to say. In a roundabout way. Like when I was living in China, I mean, Taobao was just legend. Like, in everything and anything, man, we just buy it off Taobao. But I mean, like, that's what all the Chinese people do. Just everything, man. Everything you could conceive of is on Taobao and for pennies, you know? Like, decent stuff as well. Not just, like, rip-offs, but I mean, like, decent stuff as in... Like, you don't know if it's a rip-off or not, or like of an existing product and they've just slapped a label on it or something. Or like some of it is actually like they've engineered it themselves, but I mean, if you're living in China, you're not going to buy the supposed real deal anyway, because it's come from China anyway, right? And you can't find it. I bought a pair of shoes off the street, right? Some Nike, if you want to call them. I'm British, right? So I'm going to call them Nike, right? Bought some Nikes off the street for $5. I've still got them now, and they're all right. No, you wouldn't be able to tell that they're fake. I don't even know if they are fake. They might come out of the same factory. Right. I said 10 o'clock. It's 2 minutes past 10. So we've done quite a bit on this elephant, and it's moving along very quickly now. The base coat is all done at least anyway, so I think I'm just going to be highlighting it and putting details on it now, which is awesome. And then we are moving along very fast with it. So I'll be back tomorrow. As you guys know, it is going to be a music stream. Now, is there anyone who needs a raid? Maybe somebody who's on Chiller's Discord or something like that, like anyone like that who's online, perhaps. I think that's what I need to do now. I need to network with some more streamers. Oh look, somebody's working on a 2nd edition miniature, look, because that's the new in thing. Seraphon? Anyone know him? He's doing a 2nd edition Space Marine. But I'm not going to raid him because he's got 88 viewers already, and also it's only because that geezer put up that thing, 2nd edition challenge, and now like those 2nd edition box set Marines are going for silly prices. So I ain't going to raid him because you're just following the crowd, man. Just following the crowd. That's why. Leviathan painting. No, sorry, bud. You lost me at Leviathan. We're going to go and raid a guy who's painting orcs. Bazdrog Neck Chopper Goes something is the title. Drips by James. Not the most appealing of streamer names there, Drips by James. Right now, maybe we're not going to raid anyone because my keyboard's not working. This is unfortunate. Sorry about that, chaps. You just saw me try to raid, but my keyboard's not working, and I'm not going to drag the other keyboard over right now because it's going to be a pain in the ass. So I'm afraid that's just going to have to be it. Bit anticlimactic, but oh, Kriegsman's back. Rambo Rods later, man. And Rambo, man, thanks for hitting the follow, mate. I do appreciate it. Why not get yourself on the Discord as well, man, and then you'll keep up to date and you'll know when the other streams are. And if you fancy a music stream tomorrow, Rambo, same time, same place, completely different setting though. You're going to listen to some live drum and bass, happy hardcore 40k, and tell me that doesn't grip you. And with that, I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. Bye for now. Ta-ta. Oh shit, the stream's still on. And it is still on, because YouTube's still on, isn't it?